You're about to witness moments where the cause and the payoff happen in the very same frame. No time to dodge it or explain. This is instant karma. Oh no, her apology came far too late after those attention-grabbing clips. He should have never tried to outrun the police. This young guy was grabbing cash he didn't earn. But his getaway skills weren't enough to keep the loot.
Letting it all hang loose right now. Front wheel is definitely out. Let's see what this person's smoking. Damn.
A risky move from the driver as she tried to keep going in a car that was already acting up.
What are you doing? Get off the road. Miss, get out of the car.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
This is so not unlike me. I have a perfect driving record.
I'm sure you do. We were concerned about this situation. As you can see, you're driving on three wheels.
Just seconds later, that very decision came back to bite her.
Police department showing up on the scene.
Running from the police isn't a race, and the finish line is rarely fun. He thought a few flashy swerves would make him look cool, but pushing it too far can lead to...
You might want to repark your car, though.
I'm not transparent.
I'm very. Whoa, ma'am. Get off my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. What are you doing? Don't touch my stuff again. That's what you get for putting your hands on people. If we're out, find out.
Oh my God, this protest just went way over the line. Of course, the police couldn't ignore the woman's over-the-top behavior.
What are you getting, dickhead?
The driver of a Chrysler 300 forced the car into a pedestrian shortcut, despite people warning him not to. The price for that stubborn move was serious damage to the vehicle itself.
She left her friend.
This guy looked so calm, you'd almost think he owned the place. But the shop owner, seasoned from past run-ins, shut the whole stunt down in seconds.
Fix my or I will blow this whole motherfucker up.
Forgetting this Karen's curly fries could have been settled calmly, but she had other plans. That choice quickly sent the situation spiraling in a way no one expected. A group of robbers brazenly grabbed goods from a Louis Vuitton store in San Francisco. With no wasted motion, officers quickly caught one suspect before he could get away.
Motherfuckers ain't playing. Just make sure they don't fucking shoot him, dude.
He weaved through busy traffic like the road was his personal stage. But the show wrapped up sooner than he expected. On this tour, the rule is simple. No wristband, no entry. But one stubborn guest refused to accept that, so security made sure she wasn't getting on that boat.
I want a reimbursement. Okay, I checked in. I don't want reimbursement.
This person thought littering wouldn't get noticed. Well, that definitely caught my attention.
Братуш, вы ничего не забыли?
Ничего, блядь, охуел, ёпта!
This homeless man didn't act out for no reason. He was clearly frustrated with the driver's attitude. After causing a scene on the road, the SUV driver turned aggressive. Officers stepped back, giving him time to cool off before making their next move.
My dad isn't my actual dad.
Get out of the
Are you
car.
happy? No, I'm not
No, you're
getting
going
out
to
of the
jail.
car. No, I'm not.
You're going to jail.
Oh my God.
No one knows whether her ID story was true or not, but pushing back against the officers made the situation tense in a hurry.
All of the footage. An independent investigation of the incident is also underway.
The white car's driver chose a truly odd place to park, right by the trash area. That choice ended up blocking the sanitation crew's garbage pickup. He was trying to pin another person down for a shady reason. What the robber didn't expect was the city's civil patrol already on scene. Her habit of driving past her ex-husband's house finally triggered a sharp reaction from the current wife.
Hey, bud, the police are on the way. He just ran. He just ran away.
Kan je regelen?
Ga er doorheen dan.
Ja, ik ga er echt dwarsrijden. Mag je best weten.
Wat een nek zeg. Nou, oké. Auw. Oh.
This Karen was unreasonable, demanding a refund right after tossing a drink at the store manager.
Yes, you can, and I know you can. Give me my money back. Melissa, I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna give me my money. I don't about security. Give me my money. I'm not your son. Son, I want you to come over here. Come over here right now. Come over here right now. Because if I go to jail, I want you to dog walk this boy. I'm at Starbucks on Ellis, on O'Farrell, and Silo Mingland.
Yeah. Oh, they got him. They got him.
A video captured a driver losing control and causing repeated crashes at an intersection in Los Angeles. According to KABC, the driver was finally arrested after the vehicle could no longer move.
They're gonna hit people.
A dramatic moment unfolded in Toronto as police surrounded a stolen pickup right in the heart of downtown.
Oh, he ran away. I think they must be stealing the car.
With that many officers on scene, the suspect was quickly taken into custody.
Oh, she spit on her.
Hey, this isn't the place to argue.
Oh, her hair fell out.
Just as the robber made his move, the police showed up. Hard to believe that was just a coincidence. It won't take long for this careless move to backfire. He's about to realize he picked the worst possible spot to handle his business. Put yourself in this situation. What would you do? When it's beyond your control, the officers step in and take it from there. Using speed and agility, the motorcyclist helped the police close the gap and stop the fleeing car.
Nigga, all that road rage shit you talking, nigga, you running, you scary bitch. Cause you know how I come with this shit. Get your bitch ass. Look, you all around the you a bitch ass nigga. Looking for the ball. You a nigga on my mama. On my dad partner, you a
Hey buddy, red lights work in order too. He meant well, trying to remind the pickup driver to turn off the signal, but got a harsh reaction instead. Then he decided to take a more direct approach. The bank robbery fell apart, and the suspect was caught in a way no one saw coming. It wasn't until a biker stepped in that the argument finally cooled down. With a Karen like this, gentle measures rarely get the message across.
She was trying to spray y'all.
Tyreek Hill chose to stay in his car instead of cooperating with the officers.
Like what? Don't knock on my window like why you have it up? We're not playing this game. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Just minutes later, he realized this wasn't the moment to dig in his heels.
What part of blood are you? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested. Drew, on my window like he's partying. I ain't do nothing, twin.
He's about to show everyone who really runs this party.
You a clout chaser. You're a clout chaser. You don't be on.
Not bad luck, not a mishap. He simply doesn't know how to drive.
Mate, put it in park, it's still in reverse.
After that little taunt, the female officer didn't waste any words. Instead, she answered with the most practical action possible.
Hey, you can't do that. You can't block me like that.
What are you doing?
For a spot. You can't wait there for a spot. No. I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. That's not cool. No, I'm coming back. No, wait, dude. You can't just have a person wait there like that.
Now that's big karma.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
No matter where it happens, police always find a way to deal with people who refuse to cooperate like this.
Oi! Move! Oi! Move, man! Move! Move! Hey! They hit the car. Come, let's go. They hit the car. Yeah. Turn around.
Fed up with the two men's attitude, the driver decided to teach them a lesson they wouldn't forget.
Oi!
Don't be rude.
Stop! I'm back.
This woman is clearly worn out. But that didn't give her a pass to cause a scene and bother everyone around her.
Hey.
He thought an elderly woman would be an easy target for a quick phone grab. Turns out the person he picked shut the whole plan down instantly. This guy was clearly up to something shady.
Seu leite tá pronto. Morrendo de cabeça, só acredita. Quer remédio? Quer remédio?
And the moment his little scheme worked, the consequences showed up just as fast.
Oh, this guy's so big. I don't do that, boy.
I'm gonna spray paint it.
No, you're not. Bro, what are you doing?
5K.
5K what?
Like 5K the price.
Hey. He's in a backpack. No. I'm holding him right now, yes.
Hold me tighter.
He's a white guy.
Mexican.
Not a very funny joke.
So that was the part where it was chalk paint.
Yeah.
Officer Lupi? Now what it looks like. Officer, please. Guys, that's not how the prank should have went. Are you putting double handcuffs on me? I got big hands.
This is an investigation right now, so step away.
Police were called to a bus station after a woman caused a disturbance when she missed her ride.
The first thing he did was come over and push me.
Hey, listen.
I can't leave till my bus comes. These people refuse to talk to me like a human being, so I have to cause a whole scene. No, because I was at the window for an hour talking to you guys like a human being.
In the middle of the road.
Looks like she might be missing a few more trips after this.
Put on my radio.
This is how two thieves tried to haul off a 100-pound sign. Clearly, the plan didn't go as smoothly as they expected. The police quickly made it clear he'd picked the wrong person to mess with. She wanted to wipe this place clean. In the end, she only made it stand out even more, with her own face on it. Today's target for this thief was a set of tires. Too bad the homeowner wasn't about to let that plan roll out so easily.
Get away from my car right now. Call the police. He's trying to steal our converter. Just now.
Hey, man. How you doing? Man.
This woman decided to drink before boarding her flight.
Police. Are you alright?
Yeah.
What's going on? Were you drinking? Where's your stuff at? Where's your stuff?
I was drinking.
How intoxicated do you think you are?
No, I'm not bad.
Okay, where are your stuff?
Right here.
Alright, so we can't find your ID anywhere, okay? But what's gonna happen right now is that you are gonna be arrested for public intoxication.
What?
You're gonna be arrested for public intoxication, so please stand up.
Please don't do
stand
that.
up.
That poor choice quickly led to trouble.
Seriously?
Put your hands behind your back.
Hi. Get off. Get off the phone.
No, you both have to get off the phone. That's all. Yes, you do have to.
Party foul.
He probably felt pretty fed up with that careless driver. And just like that, the frustration started spreading to everyone around. Her biggest mistake was thinking she could mess around with someone else's partner and get away with it. The response came back ice cold.
Deliverables. I will get them on target.
У тебя машина поехала.
Hey, buddy, that could have been handled a lot more calmly. Looks like a few people owe him an apology now. Yeah, I barely had time to notice how nice your shoes were. Let's hope his car insurance is still valid to cover that not-so-bright show-off moment.
No. Oh, I'm gonna put it on my computer. Oh. Oh God.
Well, that's why you don't start trouble with a woman, especially a Karen.
I'll make your plate number 2.
Maybe he thought nobody was watching.
I'm calling the sheriff's department. I just got assaulted by this old fuck.
For some things, trusting those online tutorials only makes matters worse.
Have a good night.
You guys think you're funny, huh?
The scene looks straight out of an action movie.
He just wrecked my car.
IS4, units to the top of Hudson.
That's when East Haven police were chasing 5 teens in a stolen car.
Oké. Raken, hè? Gooi hem naar recht omhoog.
Priority doesn't always apply, especially when a 73-year-old woman acts rudely to grab a seat. This guy was being rude, making noise, and disturbing others in a public space. You know how it goes. Every disruption eventually comes with consequences.
快后来。哦。Niet meer, niet meer. Nee. Ah.
I bet this is the last time he litters like that. Even the bicycle seemed to shake its head at that lane-cutting move.
Cheers.
还有一段哦，南下的竹北一路到新竹系统。你这边加奈让你搬这一段有什么特别状况吗？可能也要麻烦你再帮我们看一下。那这个现在的问题来。
This guy thought his reckless attitude would intimidate everyone else. But nope, he was dead wrong.
干你也鸡巴！
Get out! Bitch, get out! No! What's wrong with you? Get my stuff!
Oh my God.
Get off the bus! Get off the bus!
No.
Every mistake comes with a price, and sometimes it shows up instantly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to wowtv so you don't miss the next round of karma moments.